While not quite sure how to spend his evenings, local area man Brian McPherson says he's on the verge of starting a podcast.
After months of planning, I am officially ready to almost start my podcast. I don't know, a lot of friends have told me I don't think the world really needs another podcast right now. And I would normally agree with that, but it does need this one.
Saying he's been doing a lot of research and is about to hit his ambitious goal of reading 10 books a year, Brian says his knowledge isn't even a question.
The hardest part isn't actually starting. It's trying to narrow down what the podcast is going to be about. I mean, is this thing going to be about the American Revolution? Is it going to be about financial independence? It's hard to pick a topic when you know so much.
Saying that it's going to be, quote, big, and just you wait, Brian has told friends and family nonstop about his ambitious plans to start speaking in an empty room for 30 minutes a week.
I mean, this podcast is going to be huge. Okay, listen, season 2, I have Steven Pinker and Malcolm Gladwell. These are people that I am already planning on asking. It's all there. I just have to pull the trigger.
Feeling very strongly that the main structure will just come together, Brian says all he has to do now is figure out a catchy intro and theme music.
Welcome back to the podcast, superfans. How we doing today? Hey guys, here for the podcast. I'm here for it. We're all here for it. Hey everybody, it's Brian here at the podcast. No. Hey guys, Brian here with the podcast. It's great to hear from you. No, they hear me.
We talked to one friend who had this to say.
Look, Brian is great, but he just needs to execute on his podcast. Take me, for example. I posted 2 in 2019 and 1 in this year. If he wants to get serious, he needs to buckle down like me.
Brian says the podcast will officially start just as soon as he's able to draft a funny yet serious announcement email to his 112-person contact list. We'll keep you updated when he eventually scraps a podcast in lieu of a monthly blog.